What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to walk you through some Christmas gift ideas that your woodworker in your life might find exciting. I have a little bit of a different perspective as I'm a full-time furniture maker, and I'm hoping to give you some good recommendations to buy that woodworker in your life that's going to be a little bit different, not gimmicky, anything like that. So let's jump into it and hear my recommendations. Also, just want to clarify, none of these are sponsored. I've bought all this myself. I might try to throw affiliate links if I can find them, whatever the heck that is, but we'll see. But yeah, let's jump into it and I'll give you some of my good gift ideas. My first recommendation is this Blue Spruce Optima Chisel Plane. Now, I was actually gifted this by a friend, but ever since I had it in the shop, I've reached for it constantly. It's perfect for cleaning up glue squeeze out in the corners of carcass glue ups and things like that, but it's a super handy little tool. This thing runs $140 new, so it's not the cheapest thing on the list, but it's a pretty good gift, even though it's small in size. Genuinely, I use this thing all the time. I even gave it a little sharpen, and it's awesome. So I would highly recommend this tool for the woodworker in your life. Sticking with the more expensive gifts, number 2 on the list is this Lenox block plane. This is $190 new, I believe, and this is a one-time purchase. You know, sometimes you purchase other planes and they aren't quite up to snuff, so your Lenox is going to be a lifetime tool. And if they don't have one of these already, this is going to blow their socks off when they open this up. So Lenox block plane, phenomenal hand plane, and yeah, if you really want to impress somebody in your life that's a woodworker, pick this up for them. It's a good one. All right, next on the list is this piece of tech. This is a Magswitch Featherboard, and this is used to keep boards pushed up against your fence, whatever tool you're using, whether it's a bandsaw or a table saw. The cool thing about the Magswitch tools is that they have activatable magnets that you can turn this knob and turn the magnets on, so they lock down onto your cast iron tables, and super easy. Highly recommend one of these. It's about 40 something dollars, I believe, maybe a little bit more. They also sell the individual magnets, and you can use these to make jigs with. So it's just the magnet that you can turn on to activate and turn off to deactivate. They also sell the standalone magnets, so you can buy the magnets themselves with the handle to turn them on. And these are great to have laying around the shop in case you need to use them as stop blocks or build them into custom jigs for your table saws or all your other tools. These are just another great little thing that maybe you wouldn't think of, you wouldn't get told to buy. So there you go. Check Magswitch out. All right, one of the cheaper items on the list is something that I use all the time, and it's not made for woodworking, but these are great to have in the woodworking shop. These are called 1-2-3 blocks, and these are machined to be 1 inch thick, 2 inches wide, and 3 inches tall. And just having standard measurements like this in the wood shop is something that is just super beneficial to have. So I keep one on my table saw fence at all times, and I use it to push up against the fence when I'm cross cutting. That way I can easily just bump my measurement 1 inch wider without having to think about measuring a piece of plywood or something to keep my material off the fence or stuff like that. So even though these aren't made specifically for woodworking, these are something that I've used for 6 years of me woodworking. I actually had these before I even started woodworking and used them for other things like art and all sorts of stuff. So 1-2-3 blocks, super cheap. I bet you can probably get them for like $15 to $20 on Amazon or something like that. And yeah, they'll be well worth the $15 price tag. Now this one's a stocking stuffer, and it's also relying if the woodworker in your life has a Festool domino. But I don't usually go for like gimmicky one-off things like this, but these are the Rockler domino glue spreaders, and these are sized according to the standard domino mortise sizes. These things are great. They do a great job. It's easier than using an acid brush or any other brush, and it's quicker, and I really don't have anything bad to say about them. I bought them thinking they were gonna suck, and No, they're good. So the Rockler Domino Glue spreader accessories, and really I guess all the Rockler glue spreader accessories are fine, and they're good with the silicone. So I'd recommend those. Stocking stuffer, probably like $10, $12 I think is what I paid for these. And yeah, can't complain with them. They get used. Next on the list is important, and maybe the woodworker in your life doesn't have a good respirator, but this is one of my favorite respirators. This is the LPR 100 by Miller, and it's just very minimalistic. It's not huge on your face, but it does a really good job and doesn't really feel like it's getting in the way. So this is why I like it. It's lighter, easier to wear for longer periods of time, and it gives you less of an excuse to not put it on. So the LPR 100, recommend this mask for somebody. And of course, if you're doing a lot of spraying, you need bigger masks with different filter cartridges. But this is a great mask for just your standard shop work, sanding and all that stuff. So check that one out. On the trend of shop safety, hearing protection and good hearing protection. These are my IsoTunes headphones, and they are also wireless headphones, so you can listen to podcasts, music, anything like that, as well as being certified for noise reduction in the shop. I really like these. They also make higher end models, lower end models. There's tons of options on the IsoTunes website. And I've used these for 6 or 7 years, different models of the IsoTunes line, and I've been very happy with them. So check out IsoTunes for hearing protection for the woodshop. All right, this is probably my best recommendation on the list. And while it might not seem like the most exciting thing to purchase, this is actually the most practical gift on the entire list. And that is Bessey parallel clamps. We all know the adage, you can never have enough clamps. And as funny as it is, it's true. So if you are stumped on what to buy and none of these other things line up with you, these are expensive. These are about $50-something a piece. And while they make a slightly cheaper option with a wooden handle, personally, I recommend getting the one with the rubber handle. It's way easier. Personally, I just don't like the wooden handles. But Bessey parallel clamps, phenomenal clamps. Everybody uses them. Everybody needs more of them. Get them at least a 24-inch, ideally the 31-inch or longer. But yeah, no, these are great, great clamps, and everybody needs them. Another thing I use in the shop constantly is my fast cap measuring tapes. I have 3 of them on the windowsill, as well as a metric one that I use in certain instances, but this is the Imperial fast cap measuring tape, lefty and righty. So the cool thing about this tape is that you can read it on either sides, as well as all of the 16ths being labeled and the 8ths being labeled. So this really just helps reduce error throughout the day and makes it easy to read. Of course, I can read a tape measure, but it's easier, saves me brain power, so I can use that to think about other things in the wood shop throughout the day. So, highly recommend the fast cap tape measures. My next recommendation is actually this shop apron. Now, I got this a couple months ago, and I didn't think I was going to be much of an apron guy, but this apron is awesome, and I put it on every time I walk into the shop, and it just gives me things easily accessible throughout the day. This one in particular is the Savage Industries apron. It is a split leg design, crossed back strap, and it gives me just enough mobility throughout the day where it doesn't feel like it's getting in my way if I'm moving around or anything like that. But it also gives me enough storage options where everything I need is right at my disposal. So I have my 6-inch rules, my pencils, depending on what I'm using, my combination squares, anything like that. Super quick, right at my disposal. Super impressed with this apron so far. Of course, it's an apron. It's gonna get dirty. That's okay. Glue squeeze out, all that good stuff. But this thing is only like $100, and it was well worth the investment. So check this out, Savage Industries apron. It's a great piece of equipment. And so after all this, if it's still too overwhelming to buy things you know nothing about and just take my word for it, just get them snacks. Every shop needs a big snack drawer. Can't go wrong with those. And the last and probably best thing I can recommend you get the woodworker in your life is a ticket to the Maine Woodworking Event. Next year, August 9th, 2025, I'm going to be hosting my own woodworking event here at the shop and the surrounding property. It's going to be a great time with tool expos. We're going to have companies come and sponsor and be showing off tools. And we're going to have demonstrations, woodworking demonstrations, handcuff dovetail demonstrations, all of the above, all here at the site. It's going to be an exciting opportunity, an event to come if you're a woodworker or have interest in woodworking. It's going to be located in Maine, and yeah, it's going to be a really good time. Tickets are only $40. That's a stocking stuffer. Pick them up, come, have a great time, and yeah, the link for that website is going to be down in the description. Still a lot of details to come as we continue to plan and work on that, but it's going to be a real fun time, and we really appreciate the support and would love to see all of you guys come out and enjoy the event with us. So all that being said, Maine Woodworking Event next year, great Christmas gift for the woodworker in your life. And yeah, we hope to see you there.
What a weird intro, bro.
All right, and with that being said, everybody, that's my little list of Christmas gifts and stocking stuffer ideas that you can buy for the woodworker in your life this holiday season. So thanks for watching through. I really appreciate it. If you are not subscribed, it would really help me get this channel started. I have a few videos in the works still, and I'm busy with client work right now, you know? Being a full-time furniture maker, starting to dabble on YouTube. I don't have as much time to dedicate to YouTube, but it really does help me if you guys watch the video all the way through. Like, comment down below what you think are good suggestions for Christmas gifts. And, you know, subscribe. So I appreciate you guys watching. Again, thank you. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right, first up, how'd that get there? First up on the list. Given this, gifted. Actually gifted to this. Oh, I have them. I appreciate you guys for watching all the way through. Really appreciate it. What the heck? I do this every time I go to thank the viewers. They make different lengths. They make different lengths.
I highly recommend the LPR 100. Get this mat for the woodworker in your life to save their lives from breathing in the dust. And I hope that you understand this, because this is hilarious.